Deco. Keep in mind, for those of you who are coming in or here, I'm still learning too. So I want to make sure. Hi, Fiddle Leaf Fig. Hi, Mel, Mountain Mama. I just want to let you know, chime in and let me know and say, you know what, Kathy, that's a blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to learn as I go as well. Always a student, right? This is the back. And as I said, there's no marks on it, but it's in very, very good condition. And I am going to start Art Deco. Yeah. Isn't it cool looking? I mean, it's so classic and cool looking. You know what I've got to do before I do that? I'm going to have you look at this for just a second down here because I've got to add this in really quick. Appreciate you hanging with me just a minute so that I can get this in here. It's a little that darn going to the football game this afternoon, not live, but down at a neighbor's house, kind of threw me off just a little bit. But I'm going to start this auction here for $5. And I've got those in here, so life is good. Now I can do it. Moving it to stage, and it's 30 seconds, and it is on. Thank you for waiting on me here for this Art Deco looking cabochon emerald triangular gold tone brooch. That was a lot. I hope you're all are having a great evening. We have got some amazing sellers coming up. Rachel is going to be after me. I'm going to raid into her. And then we have got Cherished Relics with Curry. And we've got Violet with Hints of Violet and Sharon with Kirk's Jewels. So you have got an evening to remember with a lot of collectors and some amazing things. Thank you for looking. All right, the next thing that I want to share so that you can see some of my collection is this beautiful pair of, look at these earrings. I have worn them a few times. I actually got them in a box of jewelry that I bought like 2 years ago, I think. But they say 14, let me tell you, I got to look at my little goodie here. They are, where is it? It says 1/ it looks like 20, and then it says 14K. And then it also looked like it had an HN on it. It was very tiny, but I took a picture. Here's the funny thing about this. I actually never looked to see who they were made by or anything like that until I was going to do this show tonight. And I'm like, wonder if there's anything on it. I just absolutely love the chandelier, the blingy, flashy, and I've worn them a couple of times during the holidays, parties, that kind of thing. Hey, Sandy, welcome in. So that's these. So just to let you know, let's see if we can see that on there. Don't look at the fuzz on these black things. Oh, they get so funky. Well, you can't really see it. But they're absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous earrings. So look out for stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I've probably had them for a couple of years, but they were in a box, and I'm like, going, I just like the sparkle and glitter on those. The other thing that I collect is cameos. Does anybody else collect cameos? Anybody out there a cameo girl? Cameo girl, cameo guy? So this is one in my collection. Just hold her up here. Look at how beautiful she's carved. And let me see if I can hold her to the light and see if you can see how transparent. Look at that. Can you see how the light's coming through there? I should have a little flashlight. That would be awesome. She's very see-through. Oh, look at that, kind of opaque. But look at the work on her and look at the detail on the gold. So I actually picked this up. We'll look at the back here. Look at how it's kind of thick on the top. And look at this piece where you can put a little necklace through it, I think. Okay, oh, now you can see. See how you can see her silhouette? Here's the pin stop on her. Look at that. You hold it this way so you can see it. Isn't that gorgeous? I actually got this at a thrift store. I'm going to guess maybe 5 or 6 miles from here. And when I saw it sitting there, I was like, oh my goodness. I paid $7 for it. I don't know how much it's worth, but I can tell you it's not worth any money to me because I absolutely love it. And I'm keeping her, but I know that she's got to be worth more than what I paid for her. I'm sure that the gold is real. I have not ever tested it. I fell in love with her. And so she was the start of my Cameo collection, and I have several. In fact, I have some that are not, they're probably not 14 karat gold or 18 karat gold, whatever she is, but I do have some cameos here tonight that I'm going to put up for auction. I was trying to find things that I have that would be in kind, right, to some of the things that I'm showing that I collect. Hi, Michelle. And so I do have some cameos that I would love to share with you. And the first one, let's see, it's got something on the back here. What does it say? Peri, P-E-R-I. Is anybody familiar with Peri? Look at that. This is the back. Yeah, the Heinz 57, Michelle, is because that's my collection. I have like all different kinds of things that I love. I don't have one particular thing. So this is a Peri, and look at the coloring on her. Yes, yeah, that's what it is, a little bit of everything. But look at her sweet face, and I'm not sure of the material, but here's the back. You know, I love brooches. Love brooches, but I cannot tell you how many times I have been stuck. So Peri is the name on here. So I am going to start this sweet little brooch for $5, and it's 30 seconds, and we're on right now. So it's this Peri, P-E-R-I. The color is very different with that aqua, isn't it? Mel's in at 5. Thank you, Mel. You just don't usually see them in that color. They are typically kind of that orange, right? The orange and ivory looking. 2 seconds. All right, Mel, thank you very much. This is coming to you. So how's everyone doing tonight? Rocking and rolling. Happy Saturday. This is our collection share. And you see the Heinz 57 bottle in the back. That's because I have a varied collection, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I'm so excited. Rocking and rolling. Right on. I love it. So that's, you know, I don't know how some of you are, but, you know, I understand there's some people that will like 1 or 2 different kinds of makers, or, you know, they'll go for the bling or more boho or earthy or whatever. And you know what? I love it all. So thus my Heinz 57 there. So the next thing that I want to show you, you guys are going to just, oh my goodness. Are you ready for this? This is my pride and joy. Look at this. Here is something else that I picked up from one of our sellers. Isn't that gorgeous? I have had this for maybe 2 or 3 months. Look at the sparkle on this. Isn't it gorgeous? I mean, look how these are mirrored. This is actually a Juliana. So you can see the puddling on the back. Do you see that there, the figure 8 puddling? You know what? I am not sure, Michelle, what kind of stones these are here. All I know is when I saw it, I had to have it. Look at how beautiful. Look at my finger behind the stones, just the clarity of this. And this is not a new piece, it's an old piece, but it is absolutely stunning. Sometimes I sit it on my desk when I'm working and I just have it in the sun. But look at how big this is. Isn't that gorgeous? It has stood the test of time. So bling, yes, I'm into bling. I'm into cameos. I'm into all kinds of stuff. So with that being said, because I just showed something blingy, I'm going to bring up a blingy. I'm going to bring up a blingy for us to bid on here. Look at this. Here is a very blingy piece. This is not marked, okay? It's not marked, but it is, as you can see, pretty good size. I always tell people I should probably put tick marks, on my fingers so you know what the size is here. It is not marked in the back. Here is the closure on here. I am going to run this for $5 for 30 seconds. I usually do 20. I should have. Sorry about that. But this is one sparkly jewel here. And again, it is not marked, but it is very, very sparkly. And then I'm going to share something with you that I recently purchased. And I mean like very recently purchased. 6 seconds. Get a ruler tattoo. Yes. Oh, he can. Okay. Thank you for looking. So I want to share this piece with you. I actually have it on my arm, but I want to take it off because I've got to tell you, a couple of weeks ago, hi, sweet survivor. A couple of weeks ago, Jason Adams came into Lilyworks when Curry was on, and she was having just an amazing show. And he came in and he was showing the love and so exciting. And so all these ladies, I'm going to tell you, this was so funny. Everybody was going, oh my gosh, it's Jason, it's Jason. I didn't know who Jason was. Okay. I've been on eBay a long time. I do baseball cards, the Heinz 57. See right there, Heinz 57. So not just jewelry, I've done baseball cards, postcards, all these different things. And I decided about 2 years ago, I need to get rid of some of the jewelry that I used to buy that I don't wear anymore. And before I knew it, I ended up with a lot of jewelry, right? So long story short, I started looking at different YouTube videos specifically about jewelry. And that's how I met our sweet Rachel, who owns and operates Lilyworks. So all of you, right? All of you have been watching YouTube videos and kind of getting adept at it. And so Jason came into the show, and this man, him and Jeremy have got a YouTube channel. And I am telling you what, okay, I don't know if this is going to age me, but it is bomb diggity. All right. I went in there and I'm going, are you kidding me? He has got so much knowledge on jewelry, and he has collectibles and all this stuff. He is so much fun. So I started watching him like a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like going, now I know why all these ladies are going, Jason is like, he's the bomb, right? So I found his eBay channel and I went in there and look what I found. I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know if it's picking up the glitter and the dazzle in this. It is a Nolan Miller. And when I saw it, hi Pura. And when I saw it, I was like, I've got to have that. So I bought this from him and I just received it Today's Saturday. I think it was yesterday. Isn't that stunning? He has got so many amazing, amazing pieces. Look at that, Nolan Miller. So I decided that I was going to wear it tonight and show everybody so that you could see it. And, you know, you can't see it unless I'm like flashing up here in front, but amazing, amazing. So, and if you don't know who he is, I invited him to stop in and say hey to us tonight. So we'll see if he pops in on my show or anybody else's. But yeah, he is just fun, so much fun. And he rides motorcycles. So that's like, you know, I just sold my motorcycle a couple of years, probably 3 years ago. And my husband sold his 2 years ago. So yeah, so it's like, you know, we got this whole bike vibe thing going. So I'm like, you know, it's not just all sparkle, it's a little bit of grease and wind in your hair kind of thing. So anyway, all that to say, I am going to share my next, something else from my collection. And what I want to share here, you know, I was talking about the different things and different mediums that I like. And I don't know how this is going to show up on this particular board here, but look at this. Does anybody know what this is? Have you ever seen so many different Druzy colors all in one necklace? Isn't that gorgeous? Absolute. Look at that. These are all Druzys. And this is actually sterling. So let me bring this up here. Here is the clasp on it. And here is the back of this necklace. Isn't that gorgeous? I know, Marissa, isn't that awesome? When I found this, I can't remember how long ago I purchased this, but I bought it at you know how they have like, they're like not thrift stores, but it's like people have booths, you know, much like some of you do. And there's like several people in a booth. Consignment, yes. And so when I saw this, they had it under a halogen light. And I mean, I was going, are you kidding me? So I tried it on, looked in a mirror, and I was like, all right, that's mine. I was like all over it, all over it. So this is something else in my collection. So thus the Heinz 57 back there in the back, right? Oh, the aqua, yeah. So I like I've said, different mediums, different textures. Hi, Aloha girl. And this was one that caught my eye, and I was like, I have just got to have that. So this is another piece of my Heinz 57 collection. So what I was saying earlier was I wanted to put up for sale tonight some things that, you know, are not this identically the same of what I'm showing you from my collection, but some stuff that's kind of similar, just so we could do a little bit of that. Hey, Shell, how are you? So, so I picked this necklace here, and I just want you to see this. This is not sterling. My Druzy necklace is sterling. This one is not. Oh, it looks like the little thing came loose there, so it needs to be reattached. But this is not marked. Let me show you the closure here. So it is a lobster closure, much like the one that I just had up. This is the angle of the dangle, if you will. This is the front piece, and this is the back. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming in tonight. And I don't know if you got here, did you get a shot of here's my Nolan Miller from Jason Adams that I purchased and just got. Angle of the dangle. Yes, angle of the dangle. So I am putting this necklace up for $5 for 30 seconds, and it's on. So for those of you, I've seen a few people pop in, up, back and forth. I know. So Shell, check this out. I was just talking about Jason, who popped in on our show. 17 seconds. By the way, I'm not selling this. I'm selling this. I'm selling this. But I bought this from Jason and I'm adding this to my collection. Is that cool? Wow. I know. So I'm wearing that as I'm going through my Heinz 57 collection tonight. Thank you very much for looking. So I think part of collecting is learning and sharing with each other as well. And so if you see something that I bring up and you go, oh yeah, well that's a, whatever, please let me know because I am still learning as well. Now this here is this was a find. I was in Alabama, kind of the Huntsville area, about a month ago, I think. And there is a really wonderful place. So consignment, I guess, because there are all kinds of little personal booths in there. And if any of you have watched Rachel for a while, she always says, when you know, right? Right? You know how she says that? Look at this. This is a Kenneth Jay Lane. I was with a friend of mine and I was like, oh my gosh. And she's like, what? She's not a thrifter. She's not a consignment store shopper, anything, right? And so I'm like hyperventilating. I thought I was going to have to like start hitting my chest because I could not believe it when I saw this, right? So when I saw this, I knew, like Rachel says, when you know, you know. Look at, let's see if we can get the light through there. I don't know if we can or not. Whoops, sorry about that. It's reflecting my Heinz 57 ketchup bottle. But isn't this gorgeous? Look at it up close. Excellent, excellent condition. So guess what? I added it to my Heinz 57 collection. Isn't that gorgeous? So when you're out and about and looking, look in every nook and cranny. I could not believe this was sitting in a little box, kind of obscured to everything else that I was looking at. No other jewelry in this booth. And I went, oh my gosh. So I said to my friend Kathleen, when you know, you know. And she said, what on earth are you talking about? I said, grab it. We're taking that home. So I wanted to share this with you. My Kenneth Jay Lane. So this isn't identical by all means, but I do want to put something up for you guys to bid on. So look at the sparkle on this. It is not marked, but look at how gorgeous the jet black and thank you very much, Michelle. And the little rhinestones, the little crystals just sparkle up against that. Isn't that wonderful? And here is the back here. Whoop. And that's not, no wonder I keep poking myself. I don't have these things shut, right? I don't think there's anything on the back of this. And I think that there is a name when it's a darker metal. I mean, I know that it's black, but I think that it's something. So anyway, I want to share this with you and put it up for $5.30, and I'm starting the auction right now. Isn't that pretty? Sandy is in for $5. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, it's in really good condition. I have so many more pieces to share with you. I am so excited. And by the way, I want to let you know, for anybody that's in here that is not following me, upper left-hand corner, if you're here in district, if you see the follow button, hit it. That way we stay in touch with each other, and I'll let you know when I'm getting ready to go live and other things that are going on in our community as well. Rachel got it for $6. Thank you very much, Rachel. So Saturday night. Saturday night, we're hanging out. We're looking and sharing collections with each other. How awesome is that? Awesome, awesome. Nothing that I would rather do. Now, wait till you see this next piece that I'm getting ready to pull out. The next piece is something in my, okay, right here, Heinz 57 collection. Let me show you. You are not going to believe it. Make sure I keep this over here. This is, and I'm going to need some help here, okay, because this is very old. I have had this for, oh my goodness, maybe 25 or 30 years, all right? And I have Google Lensed it, and I know there's going to be somebody out there that's going to say, oh, I know exactly what that is, all right? So here we go. Look at this. Look at this necklace. This is like all original. I have had it for like I said, 20, 25 years at least. But look at those rhinestones. Aren't they beautiful? It reminds me of like Easter. I don't know why. But here's the back. Here's the back of it. And let me show you the chain, the closure. Here's the closure here. Any thoughts on what you think it might be? Look at this chain. So different, so intricate. It's smooth. It is so smooth. And these earrings, I don't think, thank you, Sandy. I don't think that they actually, I don't think they came with it. I don't remember where I got these from, but they are screwback earrings, right? Aren't they pretty? They match the necklace, but I just fell in love with it, and I've had it, and it's like one of those things where you get it and you just go, I'm keeping it. So they're either going to bury me with it, or, you know, they'll probably put it in a yard sale and who knows where it'll end up. But I'm hanging on to it at any rate because I love it. It's just like one of those things, you know what I mean? So let's see what we have got coming up next. I've got some fun stuff here in my collection that I'm going to say, oh, you know, kind of like name that tune, because it's part of my Heinz 57 collection, right? And for those of you who are just coming in, I just want to share this absolutely amazing piece that I added to my Heinz 57 collection. I got this from Jason Adams. It came to me yesterday. So gorgeous. Look at that fabulous sparkle. I know. I know. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I love it. So I just showed you that sparkly necklace, and this has nothing to do with the sparkly necklace, but does have some sparkles on it. And Curry, if you're listening, and Rachel, I'm all over the scatter pins, right? Because one is a brooch, two is scatter pins. Look at these. Now, I just want to let you know, this one here, hi Jade, this one here has got some little missing stones in it, right? This one looks like it's got them all. Oh, nope, there's one right there. So, hi, yeah. Look at these. Aren't they cool? They're missing a couple of little stones on them. But look at that main stone. Look at how it just has a cool glow. It's almost like a tiger eye, but it's not, right? But aren't they cool? So if somebody could just pop in a couple of little stones, look delicious on your toes. Well, maybe, you know. I never thought about that, but yeah, it could be. Well, I don't know. I don't think that hole's big enough for my toes. But yeah, so here's the back. Let me show you the back of these. I didn't see anything on there. Do you? I don't. But I am, you would, Coro, yeah, you think? So I am going to put them up. Again, they need a little bit of a couple of sparkle lovin's, and I think they're going to be amazing. but I am putting them up for $5.30, and they're on. And Rachel's at 7:22, and Mel's got a bid in. Oh, she went before Mel and Rachel. Aren't they fun? These are oldie goldie, as I like to call them. 11 seconds at $7. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you so much for dropping in where we are sharing our collections this weekend. Appreciate you being here. Thank you, Rachel. These are going to be coming your way. We've got several shows coming up after mine, so I'm so excited that you've come in. Stay tuned because we've got some real cool, yummy stuff coming your way. All right, the next thing that I want to share in my collection, and I just want to see what you guys think about these because, before I say because, I actually was going to put it in the Lilyworks Tell Me What the Heck You Think It Is page. I'm kind of saying that tongue in cheek, but I don't know. It's not marked, but I just want you to check this out. Look at this bracelet. Okay, I gotta snap it, and I'm gonna like hit myself if we turn it around and it has something on it, but it doesn't. But look at this. Look at this, and it's got the little safety chain on it. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at how beautiful. Whoa. Okay, so any thoughts on who you think the maker might be on this? Look at this. Let's get it a little closer. Look at that. So, part of my Heinz 57 collection here. So, oh, you know what? And I just realized, look at that. I know. Yeah. Hello, Vad, right? Is that Vad? VAD? So there's the clasp right there. I know. Here is the back. There's nothing on that, Sandy, that I can see. Hi, welcome in. So happy you're here. And whoops, looks like we got that tangled in there. But if there's somebody that knows or can kind of, point me in the right direction of what they think this might be, and let me show you the earrings and I've had this for probably 25 years as well. Check these girls out. All right. Hello. Wow. And these go up your ear, right? So what do they call them when they go up your ear? Climbers, right? Is that what it is? Climbers. Yes, thank you. Look at that. You fainted again. I know. Are they amazing? So this is, again, part of my Heinz 57 collection, along with my recently purchased from Jason Adams. Look at this. Just got it. Isn't that awesome? Nolan Miller. Love it. Love it. Thank you. So I'm going to move this off. Just wanted to share this with you because it is so blingy and amazing. All right. So I am going to, since we're doing blingy and amazing, okay, this is like blingy and amazing in a pink sort of way. Okay. In a pink sort of way. Look at this. There's the closure. There's no markings on it, but this girl just little glitter bug here. She's not too tiny, but she is sparkly, has some faux pearls. And I am going to put her up $5 for 30 seconds. And there she goes while I take a sip of water. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, when you're doing live sales, you got to stay hydrated. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. So Rachel's going to talk about Austrian jewelry. I can't wait. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Little pink bling. All right. Thank you so much for looking. So next, what I want to share, again, because I'm like totally into people repurposing, crafty, just men and women who have a vision for making something out of nothing, or taking something that was already something and making it into something. Didn't that make sense? So this one here is another one from my friend I shared earlier today. So you see back there that bracelet that's all done with Swarovski crystal and other type of crystal. Look at the beadwork on this. Hi, ISO and Miss Dee Dee. So the same friend of mine made this. Look at these glass beads and the crystals and the beadwork on this. Are you kidding me? Look at this. So she put it on this ring for me, right? And I know, isn't that gorgeous? I know. And she doesn't do it anymore. She doesn't do it anymore. She made this for me again, probably over a 3 or 4 year stint, when I was doing speaking gigs. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at the work, just the stitching. I'm not a seamstress or anything, so I'm just, but look at that glass work. Just stunning. And I wish I could remember, there was a gal down in Louisiana somewhere that made all of her, like made homemade beads. Like she fired them and mixed all the stuff up. And I mean, it was just amazing. Excuse me. Now I want to share something else. Something else that I purchased from somebody in our community. And, you know, I'd love to say it's because I ride a bike all the time. Used to ride a Harley, but we sold it a few years ago. But I have been riding a bike of late. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, the bling got me, but the bicycle was totally it. And then I found out it was a Heidi Doss. I was like, oh my gosh. Now, there are some imitations out there. I found that out. But no, this is a real Heidi Doss. And I purchased this from one of our friends here in Lily Works. And I absolutely love it. Isn't that great? So again, my Heinz 57 my Heinz 57 collection, this became part of it. I just fell in love with it. And this is another one. I know you're probably going to think I'm a little weird, but if you look, I am called Insane Bargains. I prop it up against my computer sometimes, and I love it when the sun comes through the window because it just like glitters and sparkles, and it's just amazing. Triple fainted. I know. Isn't she so sweet? I know you do. You have lots and lots of Heidi. You are the Heidi girl. Heidi girl. All right. So this is one that I need help with, okay? Because I'm going to move this forward because I Google lensed it, and I think, I don't know for sure, but I think that they are Miriam Haskell. I think they're Miriam Haskell glass Baroque pearls. What do you think? Told me to stay down. I should have listened. Yeah. That's what I think these are, but I am not, I am far from being an expert, but I think that's what they are. You know what, Marissa, I bought that necklace from you the other night. I cannot wait to see it. When I saw that, I've had this for a while, and I'm like, it kind of looks like it's similar, right? It was like, but look at the clasp here. Oops, we're kind of tangled. Okay. So look at the clasp here. And then it's got, and this is wire. It's not threading. It's wire. So is there a consensus? Do we think? I don't know. Would it have a different clasp, do you think? I'm not sure. And then it's got, look at it, it's got the little pearl at the end as well. But it has some spots that are a little bit funky. But I was like, when I saw this, I'm like, you know what? I'm putting that in my Heinz 57 collection because I just love it. And Marissa, when I saw that necklace that you had the other day, I'm like, I'm going to put it with this one, right? So now I have two. At least I think this is what it is. But I just love that it's old and it's in great condition. And so anyway, because of that, I want to share some pearls with you tonight. And I don't know, I don't know how old these are, but it does have a clasp. I'm going to say it's a choker, and I'd be glad to measure it for you. But look at these. Now, of course, these aren't the Miriam Haskells that we just looked at, but look at how pretty the color is. And this is the closure on it. So it has the little hook, right? Whoop, get it off here. And then it's got the chain. Now, if you want, you know what? Let's measure it just in case, because I'm going to put it up for auction. And if anybody's interested, that way you'll know how long it is. It is 15.5 inches. So that's not real long, huh? Let me see if it goes around my neck. Well, Ali Khan, I don't know what that is. I'm not familiar with that. But at any rate, I am going to run this for $5 for 30 seconds, and I'm putting it on right now. And Lulabelle is in at 5. Isn't that a beautiful blue? You just don't usually see them like in this color, right? And Sandy's in at 6. And hi and welcome in, everybody. We're so happy to have you here. 7 seconds, $7. Sandy's in at 8. Lulabelle's in at 9. We're doing the Share Your Collection tonight. Some of us are doing sales in between. Some of us are just going to be talking about our collections. Thank you, Lulabelle. This is coming to you. I am doing the Heinz 57 collection, as you can see back there, because my collection is a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And that's what I'm doing as well, selling a little bit of this and a little bit of that. You know, because nobody should walk away empty-handed, right? Everybody needs to have a little something, something. That's what I think. I'm going to keep that there because I've got something else. But I also want to show you that I am wearing my Jason Adams. Da, 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 da. I'm in love with this. I love it. It's like fighting, right? Silver and gold, silver and gold. Love it. All right. So since we're on pearls, I'm going to do this pearl as well. And this is gorgeous. It has got, it looks like marcasite, yeah or no? You tell me, what do you think? Right? Put up that Nolan for, yeah, no, I'm hanging on to that baby. I am like really grooving on it right now. Here is the clasp. Isn't that stunning? It's in excellent condition. Let me tell you how long it is. And it is, all right, it's 18 inches. And this is so pretty. So pretty. Look at that. I am putting it up for 5 for 30 seconds. I'm moving it to the stage and she's on right now. Look at that. Beautiful luster on these faux pearls. Okay. I'll have to go back and look. Let's see. I don't see it. I think I missed it. Did I miss it? I have a hard time seeing things when it goes through on the first time. The first time around. Yes, it does. It does open, Lulabelle. And as you can see, here it goes. Okay, so here it is. And It has got a pair of earrings in it. Look at those cute little earrings. Aren't they darling? Pierced ears, pierced earrings, studs. This is the jar. I need to show you. It has a crack in it. It's solid. It's just like a crack in the top. If you're interested in it, I'll run it for $5 with the earrings in it. So Lulabelle, if you're interested, let me know. We've got just a couple minutes left. Sandy wants it. Does Sandy want it? Yeah. Oh, and it won't open. Oh, yeah. No. It does open. Okay. No problem. Absolutely. All right. Well, let me tell you, I am going to show you a couple more things before I wrap up and pass it on to Rachel. The head of our Lily Works, and she's got some stuff rocking and rolling over there, talking about Australian crystal tonight. But I want to, okay, can you guys tell that I just love the bling, right? Look at this one. Oh, wow. Okay, here's the back. But you know what got me? Here's what got me. Not only did I get the brooch, but I also got the earrings that match. Look at that. So anything that's blingy. Whoops, and it's got some fuzz from the thing. So I just want to say to everybody that we are so grateful that you have decided, out of all the places you could be tonight, that you chose their clip, that you chose to come into Lily Works Jewels and Lots and join us on our train. There are a lot of amazing women who put a lot of effort into what they put out on the Buy It Now. And I just want to tell you about that too, because we have a whole community of women and men as well that are putting Buy It Now in the Lily Works Jewels and Lots store. So I want to make sure that you take time to go in and take a look at the things that we have in there, because there are some amazing buys and some amazing finds, things that you probably won't find anywhere else, and particularly for some of the prices that people are selling them at. So I just want to make sure that I share that with you and let you know, because we've got a lot of stuff in there. So it's not just the live sales. The Buy It Now folks are really doing a great job loading stuff up in there and sharing that as well. So the next thing that I want to do, because I do have some more time here, is there is no place like home. I shared one of my cameos earlier, and here is one. So she's not real big, but check her out. Now this is one I'm going to put up for auction before we head out of here. Isn't it pretty? And look how you can see through the carvings. Isn't that gorgeous? Not marked, and there's the end. Okay, isn't that pretty? She's so petite and beautiful, and I am going to run her at $5. I'm moving her to stage and starting the auction right now. Lulabelle is in at $5 with 22 seconds. I know, I've had so much fun. So we've got the train coming up today. We also have the Antiques and Collectible train tomorrow, right? So make sure you go onto that page and take a look at what the schedule is, because we will be sharing not only collectibles, but jewelry as well. So I've got a show on Wednesday. I've got some exciting stuff. Congratulations, Lulabelle. Exciting stuff coming up this Wednesday. I'm going to have a guest join me. You're going to be thrilled, excited. So you're going to get double the fun, double the jewelry. All right. Love you all. Have a great Saturday evening. Hang tight, because Rachel's coming up. Bye for now.